Last class we talked about our math problems like 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 3 equals 5. And today we're going to move it on from just a numerical problem, which is what that is called, to the differences between a word problem and a numerical problem. A word problem, you see, you use math in all instances of your life. Like if you guys have ever had money and you're trying to count like, oh, how much more money do I need to have $20? That's a good instance where you use math in real life. Later down the road, you're going to see word problems throughout your entire math career. Y'all are first graders, just to say. And so what we're going to talk about is the differences between a word problem and a math problem. And I have an example of a word problem on the board, and I also have an example of a numerical problem. So the word problem, some characteristics of a word problem are, obviously, they have words. As you can see, this doesn't have words. A numerical problem has signs, like we talked about our addition sign. It may have a subtraction sign, an equal sign. And they're real life situations. So something like Nick has 6 beans and he wants 10. How many more beans does Nick need? So they're also going to be maybe 1 or 2 sentences long in paragraph form. So this example that we have of a word problem is Jane has 9 balloons. 6 are green and the rest are blue. How many blue balloons does Jane have? So what I do when I first come across a word problem is I look at the numbers that they're giving me. So they told me, oh, I have 9 balloons, 6 are green, and the rest are blue. So how many blue balloons does Jane have? So she has 9 total, but she has 6 green ones. So that means, oh, she must have 3 blue balloons. Let's try an example. Let's see if y'all can get it. Which one is a numerical? Is this a numerical problem or a word problem? So Kyle got 5 new shirts on his birthday. If he already had 12, how many does he have now? Yes, Kristen.
Is that a word problem?
That is a word problem, correct. So I have this little worksheet for you guys that I want you to work. It just has five problems, and what you're going to do is you're going to first identify underneath the problem. It says, is this a word problem or a numerical problem? What you do is you just circle which one it is, and then you're going to work out the problem, no matter if it's a word problem or a numerical problem. And let me know if you have any questions. We can work it out. And then what you do is you're going to swap them. Yeah. Then when you're finished, flip it over so I know that you're finished with it. And if you have any questions, y'all can ask me. later on in the lesson, we're going to come up with our own word problem. So if you guys want to start thinking about your own word problem, you can write it on the back of a piece of paper, and we're going to give just a couple examples at the end, and then y'all are going to give me your sheets. Okay, seems like everybody's finished, so let's bring it back. And what we're going to talk about now, we're just going to do the first couple problems on the worksheet together, so then if you are maybe confused, we can work out the rest. Y'all can work out the rest on your own. Okay, so for number 1, 5 plus 10 equals. Is this a word problem or a numerical problem? Raise your hand. Yes, Sarah.
Is it a numerical problem?
It is. Great job. And do we know the answer?
15.
Yay! Okay, let's work the second one now. Sally has 10 cents. On Monday, Sally goes for a walk and finds 10 more cents. How much money does Sally have altogether? Is this numerical or word? Nick?
Word.
Word. Good job. How did you know it was word?
Because it has words in it.
Good job. It's in paragraph form. It has a real life situation. You know, you find change on the sidewalk all the time. And it doesn't have any signs in it. So that's how we know it's a word problem. And do you have the answer?
20.
20 cents. Great job. Okay, so it seems like y'all got this. Why don't you guys work with, you can work with pairs if you want, or you can work on your own, whatever you want. And decide, write a word problem, and then we're just going to present them. Do y'all understand? Do you need help? Bob, great name.
3 pancakes. 8.
Do you understand?
You do, thank you.
Okay, good job.
Then 2 more pancakes. 3 pancakes. Such little pancakes.
I'm trying to write it the first graders. 2 more pancakes.
Is anybody finished that's willing to present theirs? Go ahead, Kristen.
Okay. Mary has 6 oranges. She drops 3 on her way home. How many oranges does she have?
Good. So that's one that has subtraction. So the numbers that we would pull out would be 6 and 3. And she dropped 3, so that means she lost 3. So she must have how many left? Nick?
3.
Yay! Good job, guys. Y'all are doing excellent. Laura and Sarah, did y'all write one together?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Bob ate 3 pancakes, but then he wanted 2 more pancakes. How many more pancakes will he eat?
Now, how many pancakes will you eat together?
All together.
Oh, that's okay. You maybe got a little confused. Can somebody maybe recognize maybe where they got confused in their word problem? I think y'all got confused because you wanted the total, but instead, y'all asked. I mean, that could have been a word problem. They just had to recognize that they wanted to eat. He wanted to eat 2 more. There wasn't a total. That's what you wanted to do, right?
Write like a first grader.
Okay. Well, once everybody's finished, y'all can hand those to me, and on your way out of class, and move on to another subject.